My name is Rebekah Ubuntu and I am a performance artist, a musician and a consultant, and a lot of my work is situated in autobiography. Looking at identity, I actually have a new project called #Identity, in which I explore a lot of the areas that I have worked professionally in the fields of. For example, I've worked as a consultant in mental health for many years, in foster care, and so my practice now, it felt appropriate to turn inwards and to look at the drive that I've had to work in these fields. And the drive is essentially that I have a story to tell that I want told, and I think somewhere I wanted to work in professional fields to make some sort of a difference, an internal, personal difference, but actually that difference could only come through creating a very specific type of work. So I'm fusing the creative practices that I've explored over the years, namely music. I'm studying at the British Institute of Modern Music right now. Theatre, I've been very fortunate to have had my work put on at various theatres in London, a lot of exposure and performing opportunities. Dance, I was a dance artist for a few years. And fusing all of those things together, the medium of performance art, where there are so many different ideas, anything goes. And for me, that's really liberating. As someone who comes from an unconventional background, I grew up in foster care, there's lots of mini migrations, as well as an overarching one around blood and heritage and tracing one's journey and being unable to. So the conflict of that is what I'm exploring. I'm exploring mental health issues. My mum had severe mental health issues. I was a young carer for her. A lot of that is featured in my work. And I'm looking at how there's a lot of discourse around whether work that is issue-based is of value or not. For me, that isn't a question. If I'm being honest about my story, whether you consider it issue-based or not has nothing to do with me. So in a way, the external expectations of what performance is, I'm countering just by making work that is about my experience. So that's really interesting. I feel a lot of that pressure around creating a lot, but then also learning new skills in music too. I'm really excited about fusing the technology of music. And once one learns the technology of music, one starts learning video, and one starts learning how to manipulate image and how to create one's own images and things. So being a fully fledged, wholesome artist with lots of skills, which is necessary, but also I think liberating and exciting, is where I'm at right now. And I feel very fortunate to have a lot of other artists who are doing similar things, i.e. exploring their stories, their histories, their autobiographies, their personal family stories, and going as far back as they possibly can and featuring that within a modern, everyday, personal context. It's actually quite radical. So I'm quite privileged to be a part of that. And I don't know what the future holds. I don't know where my practice is going, so that's also very exciting.